and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Carmen Ortiz. Without a doubt, she's the player to keep an eye on, partner. She's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, she's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
And digging in for San Francisco, Javier Baez. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Two outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Carmen Ortiz. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. She circles the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-0. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs. That's towards center. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out.
Now that center fielder, Carmen Ortiz.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Hit in the air, center field. Lee sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit in the air out to center field. Ortiz under it. She's got it. And there's one away. Carmen Ortiz steps to the plate for the White Sox. She's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lee settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 out, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And a base hit on the line.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he would get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Ortiz was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success.
Carmen Ortiz, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can she keep it going today? It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
The second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Ortiz pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Out towards right center field, and it drops in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Giants take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Willie Adames stands in. Base hit, center field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 2. Carmen Ortiz, the next to hit.
She's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some batters just take it to another level. For her right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and she's in full speed.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. The relay. He's safe as he gets his hand in. We are tied at 2. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends her hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know she knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Ortiz turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. For second homer this series, and this game is tied. It's 3-3. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. She got her front foot down. She was strong on her backside, and when her bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Now time called at the plate. Birdsong back to work. Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. Now she'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for her today. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Ortiz gets under it, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carmen Ortiz. She's already homered in this game. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. That's a double, and she's got a 4-hit day.
I'm sure she feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And we're back. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. Out to center. And a quick out, number 1. Ortiz really stood out in this win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park. Carmen Ortiz comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Back here on the south side, bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Carmen Ortiz. Harrison back to work. Hit hard on the ground to short. Adames the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 2nd. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Harrison back to work. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something she could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise she put a great swing on it.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Bottom 9. Here's the White Sox DH, Carmen Ortiz. That's towards center. Lee sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first.
Ortiz kept that hitting streak going.
Well, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. She's got better in her.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Carmen Ortiz.
Number 22.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Their 12th of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. She was ready from the second she stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the players in your dugout.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. And there's a foul ball.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rojas sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. Betts with another scorching run of play lately. One out, bases empty.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
On the ground at first, Vaughn takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Two down, bases empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Ortiz, just 21 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, Montgomery. And that is that. Dodgers. Bottom half of inning number 2. Max Muncy at the dish. Ortiz back to work. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses outside, 2-1. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And that one is inside. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right field.
And here is Michael Conforto. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a just chased it out of the zone.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. So no. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and her second hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. And a curve is down and in. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, she does a great job with hard break at the end. She ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's outside, and that's ball 1.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Will Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Ready. Greenman.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Sends it across the first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Betts.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Betts with some impressive production lately. Slice the other way and foul.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. outside with a breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Fastball for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Muncy leads off second with nobody out. And that misses. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
She's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, she's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with her, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. 1 out, the runner at second, last half of inning number 5. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And that's in the dirt. And that's fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Another frame in the. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Ortiz back to work. Strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. And down on strikes. So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout. Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it's fouled away. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Next pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of pitchers throw that these days, but I tell you what, she's got a good one.
2 balls, 2
Base
strikes.
is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Chop to third. Rojas. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1. No ball, 2 strikes.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Frazier Ellard. 32nd appearance. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff hitter, Carmen Ortiz. 3 for 3. She's got a double and a pair of home runs. Out to center. Outman under it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, she was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. She was ready to hit.
Now it's the DH, Carmen Ortiz. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those 2 she hit were legit, and she looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
He makes the grab. 2 down. Ortiz with a great day of hitting in this game and a solid pitching performance as well.
Yeah, and when she puts
Carmen Ortiz, fresh off an impressive 2. Okay, all set to go. And the batter now, Carmen Ortiz.
Ortiz.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Glass now, ready and deals. Well struck, right field. That's back there. Out of here. What a start to this one. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Singing she's got a nice hitting streak going, and she extends it another game with that swing.
so locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like she's just stringing singles together during this streak.
First and third, 1 down. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. It's 4-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. Montgomery on his horse around third. Relay throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-1. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. She's got a double, her fourth hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise she put a great swing on it.
That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. She put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Carmen Ortiz, fresh off. So 2 down. Carmen Ortiz steps to the plate for the White Sox. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Coming home. The relay. Tag safe at home. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in her wheelhouse, and she didn't miss a stitch.
Glass now back to work. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. She'll touch them all. That's her 5th homer in the series. It's 2-0. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Ortiz makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carmen Ortiz. She went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, she didn't waste any time. She jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. She didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, her 4th hit of the game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something she could handle. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's out of here.
Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Ortiz really excelled in this one. Carmen Ortiz has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. She's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right. Carmen Ortiz steps to the plate for the White Sox. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. She sends it out of here. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. So the streak stays alive. Her 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now she can't miss. Well, she comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you've also got to give some credit to the batters ahead of her. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a special moment in this one.
As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Carmen Ortiz. Senzatella back to work. Hit hard, base hit. Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that one is lifted in the air. Ortiz settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, her 4th hit of the game. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Ortiz pulls it down, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next to hit, Carmen Ortiz. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 12-1. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She has really seen the ball well in this one.
Ortiz had a great showing in the win. 3 home. Carmen Ortiz went yard 3 times last game. Ready to go now. And now Carmen Ortiz. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something she can handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's her 4th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. And that's her 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if she goes a game or two without hitting a home run, she's going to feel like she's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. Now she'll turn for second. And she's got a double. 4th hit of the night for her. And her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. The relay throw.
Comes through with the RBI. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over. But
Carmen Ortiz, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can she put together another excellent outing today? It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies. Ready to go? So now it's the White Sox DH, Carmen Ortiz. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And she's there with a leadoff double.
didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as she connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Bottom of the first. Here's Colorado's DH, Nolan Jones. Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
There was a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The pitch. And down on strikes. And one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Owen Miller in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a ball. And that misses. And it's 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed. Swings through that.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Slater makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. So the Rocks are held in check their first time around. We'll go to the second.
The bat, the designated hitter, Carmen Ortiz.
On a line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Michael Tolia. Ortiz back to work. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Fouled off to the right. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And she's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That is good. The left field. Yeah.
Here's the left fielder. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed.
3-1.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check on the runner. Tag, and he's picked off.
He's out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the White Sox 1 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Jacob Stallings now. Right through there for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now Zach Veen.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was
1 and
fooled.
1.
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 1 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Fought off foul. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. She picks up her 5th strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-1. Miller goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and she's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The shortstop, MPGO.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0. Check swing, and he held up. And it's fouled away. Line drive and foul ball. 2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, no hits. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Gomber back to work. That one ripped. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a runner on base to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Slater gets under it. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Now the left fielder worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. There's a strike at the knees. In the air, left side. Robert sizing this one up. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 6.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And ball 1. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
She's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes pitchers cower coming into a ballpark like this, but she's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, his 7th home run of the season, and we're level. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Hilliard takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Rockies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's her 9th strikeout so far. Next for Colorado, Zach Veen. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. No swing. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Dahlbeck. And it's caught for the out. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Justin Anderson into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason that
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. She flexes her power with that swing. That's her 5th homer of the series. It's 3-2. And just like that, her home run streak is up to 6.
She's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. She just can't miss every time she swings.
Line drive, come on.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ortiz with a great day of hitting in this game and a solid pitching performance as well.
Some excellent ABs at the plate for sure.
From right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Carmen Ortiz. Without a doubt, she's the player to keep an eye on, partner. She's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, she's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Carmen Ortiz. And that one hammered. That's back there. Up onto the patio and out of here. She'll touch them all. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That one ripped. That's back. Gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 5-zip. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Carmen Ortiz. Garcia back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
1 out, base is empty. Now, Carmen Ortiz. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. Her 4th home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history. Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant.
Carmen Ortiz with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters? What could she possibly do for an encore? It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up. Carmen Ortiz steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one ripped. right center field. Out of here. Just circle the bases. That's her 5th homer of the series. And the White Sox strike first. It's 2-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tying some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. She went up there, looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. This one in the air, center field. Ortiz settles under it, hauls it in, and there's one away. So, runner at second, 2 down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, center field. Ortiz has a beat on it. And that'll do it. One left for Toronto. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ortiz.
Berrios back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. Another homer. She's done it again. Her 2nd homer of the game. It's 3-0.
She's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen her hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
Back at right field. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Dalton Varsho. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ortiz on the move. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to second. Tries to get back and save. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she's squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ortiz should have this one. She makes the grab, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Out to center. Ortiz tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into her highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Back here on the south side, bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Carmen Ortiz. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho makes the play. One down. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Ortiz had a sensational showing in the win. And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Carmen Ortiz. She's matched Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. as she has homered in 8 in a row, the major league record. So we've got a chance at history in this one if she can go deep again, Chris.
Well, she might feel some pressure, but there really should be no pressure at all. She's having a tremendous run. She's helping her team. So with that said, if it happens, it happens. But I think everybody in the ballpark is expecting it to happen just because of how good she's been as of late.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Into center, Ortiz coming on. She's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. She saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's her friend, he'll give her a second to catch her breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the rookie center fielder, Carmen Ortiz. Max Scherzer goes to work. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Get out of town. That'll fire up the dugout. That's her 7th home run of the series. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
Well, just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to her. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And it gets by her. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
There's a swing and a drive. Lucas giving chase. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And we're back. And the batter now, Addison Barger. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. Center field. Ortiz under it.
Relay two.
Corrals it. And there are 2 down. Two out, space is empty.
The center fielder, Carmen.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carmen Ortiz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Hammered on the line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Carmen Ortiz now at 9 straight games with a home run, which is a new major league record. Been incredible to follow, and we'll see if she can make it to double digits in this one, partner.
yeah, this is like a video game. I mean, just unconscious at the plate right now, and you wonder if she's going to get a pitch to hit. Who wants their name to go in the record books with this hitter? But, you know, when you're doing something this special, I don't think it's a bad thing if this player hits one off of you.
A video game? Wait, what? Here's the White Sox DH, Carmen Ortiz. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Thomas makes the grab. One up, one down. First and second here, no outs.
Woo, she was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. She was ready to hit.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. The second run scores. It's 2-0. And that extends her hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way she's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a player that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, she's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like she's in cruise control at the plate.
Ripped on a line. And it's into the gap. Now she'll turn for second. But she's got her second double of the game.
She's had such a good day today. I don't think she's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. And next is the designated hitter, Carmen Ortiz. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas settles under it. Corrals it. One away. Ortiz managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say she made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
Carmen Ortiz is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what she's made of. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Carmen Ortiz. What do we have on her?
She brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that she gets and the fact that she's not issuing free passes, that's going to make her more economical in her pitch count, allow her to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Hit in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, she'll give him a second to catch his breath before she's ready to deal the next pitch.
Will Brennan in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that is out of play. One out, bases empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians. And next to hit for the Sox, Carmen Ortiz. Drove in both of their runs last night. on the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Back at right field. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0. Hey!
Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Kyle Mansarda getting ready to hit.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Second inning here, no score. On the ground, right side, Sosa. On to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Headed towards the corner. Slater sprinting. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. The bottom of the second. No score. Here on the south side. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Here's Lane Thomas now. Swinging a ground ball. The throw to first. And Thomas is out. So up next, Gabriel Arias. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Here's Brian Rocchio.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Swing. Bring it a foul straight back. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Double play situation here. She's been working up in the zone, and typically you're looking to get that ground ball. See if she adjusts on this next pitch.
She deals. That one down the line, and foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
She really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
So the batting order turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Fought off foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
That's down and in.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ortiz back to work. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Brennan, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Now one missed.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
To the right side. In time to Vaughn. And Ramirez is set down. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Swing and a foul out of play. Noel off of first with 2 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. Bottom 4. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Carmen Ortiz. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one is gone. She'll touch them all. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 1-0. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Curve in the dirt.
You know, these Guardians, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Here's a 1-1. And that's a little bit high. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this pitcher out there on the mound. See if she continues to climb the ladder.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. She set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Lane Thomas. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is outside. The White Sox up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for her to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him looking for the K. And she strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. She continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the White Sox 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carmen Ortiz.
Rips that one center field. Thomas brings it in, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
1 strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Next pitch is outside.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2. The White Sox leading by 3, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Brennan struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
She's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt her momentum all that much. You know, she's really been on top of her game, commanding her pitches all night long.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Ramirez with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. 2 outs. Strike 2.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn.
She locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. It's the White Sox 3 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. James Karinchak.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Carmen Ortiz. She's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know
what? Carmen Ortiz getting ready. She's on an... And we're back. Stepping in, Carmen Ortiz. Lively, back to work. And there's a fly ball deep right field. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And she's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. She hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
She has had such a good day today. I don't think she's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Ortiz digs in now. That one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Ortiz played brilliantly despite the loss. 3 hits and every one of them went for extra. Carmen Ortiz ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. 2-2 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ortiz sizing this one up, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else, you find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day.
That one ripped. And that ball is gone. That'll fire up the dugout for second homer of this series. It's 2-0. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now. She went up there, looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Man at first, one away.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 4-1. Bases loaded, 2 down. She asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Now towards right center. That's well struck. Gone. Grand slam. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-1. Cindy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She has really seen the ball well in this one. Well, she comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you've also got to give some credit to the batters ahead of her. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a special moment in this one.
Runner on at first with one gone. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. That's out to center field.
Relay.
And there's 2 away. Here comes Lane Thomas. And that one is lifted in the air. Ortiz has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. So they go. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carmen Ortiz. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. She's proved her tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carmen Ortiz. And the way she's going in this one, we've been waiting for her spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This player's got 2 home runs already. Now she's going for number 3. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. In the air out to center, Ortiz. On her way over, reaching for it, makes the catch. Ortiz had a sensational showing in the win.
but the championship round only lasts 2 minutes. If a contestant hits a home run over 425 feet during bonus time, they will earn. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, number 22, Conrad Ortiz. He is. Now batting, shortstop, Ozuka. Now batting, Gomez, Ortiz.
Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Hey, everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show.